crap. You okay? Hi there. Terrible lighting. Now you see my face. Because you asked me to make a video, so this is a spontaneous video, which does mean it requires terrible hair, poor lighting, and no script. Let's get started. What can I say? I don't know how to make a video about you because I hardly even know you. The short time which I did know you, well, is more like 0.0000001% of my entire time, of my entire life so far has been spent near you. So basically, I thought, might as go through the whole situation. You know what situation I'm talking about. I'll make it quick, make it snappy, and I'll get to the point pretty fast. At least that's what I hope to do, because like I said, no script. Where did it start? Okay, I met you on orientation day year 7. In the morning I was talking to my mum and I was really excited about it because I wanted to meet new people and make a couple of new friends. I liked the idea that there was going to be heaps of new people at Pimble, and I just saw it as an opportunity to get to know people and make more friends. So, supervisors split us up into groups, and you happened to be in my group. So yeah, we were both quite shy, I didn't really talk for most of the day, and then I asked for your number at the end of the day, and one way or another, I think I must have called you up, but we hung out before we went, before year 7 commenced. And yeah, the whole time it was at my old place, the place before last, and my nan was looking after me at the time, I think. And it was nice, the 4 hours that you were over, we didn't shut up, practically, we couldn't stop talking. So anyway, year 7 started, and you made friends with other people, and I thought, you know what, hey, she's new, and she's hanging with those people, and they weren't really my friends, so I thought, let it go off, make friends, it's cool, I'm not gonna cramp her style, it's fine. And yeah, you acted like you never knew me before, so I mean, it worked out. And then, I don't know, then they kind of, I don't want to say bullying because it really doesn't fit the label. I mean, bullying sounds too harsh. I don't know, it was just like the odd comment about my sexuality, which I don't think you even knew then. And it was just frustrating. But I laughed along and it entertained me, I guess, and it was fine. It didn't really get to me. It didn't hurt or anything. It did hurt, however, when Sooty and Alex came up to me and they were like, we don't want to be friends with you anymore, and I'm like, why? And they're like, well, you're kind of clingy. Clingy? Seriously? Anyway, so they shut off and they started hanging out with you, and they started joining in with the jokes and ignoring me and all that stuff. And that really sucked because they're really close friends at the time, and especially Alex, because I've known her forever. It was, yeah, not nice. But luckily I had a really strong support system of Ali, Ting, and her friends to fall back on, and they took me in, and it was good for a while. They've always been there for me, and I really appreciate that. So then, yeah, it was kind of the same, like, steady bullying. I hate that word, man. But it was the same sort of stuff for the rest of the year. Then year 8 came around and we all kind of blown over. We weren't really in the same classes anymore, and it was New Year, so I kind of forgotten about it. And then stupid me decided to trust you, and I told you some things that I probably shouldn't have told anybody at that time because I really wasn't ready to tell anybody. So yeah, and I don't know what I expected, but you went off and you told everybody else, and everybody else told everybody else, and so on and so forth, until really everybody knew that I was gay, and I really hated it because it was really, really horrible. I mean, if you're in my position, and if you can see where I'm coming from, you'd understand why. I wasn't ready at all for anyone to know. It wasn't that I was confused, but I was so scared, and I was so worried, and I didn't want to lose friends because I just lost 2 really close friends, and it wouldn't have worked out. So yeah, anyway, continuing, I thought, you know what, this sucks, this really, really sucks. People who I didn't even know, and people who didn't even know me, already made up their mind about what type of person I was, and knew that I was gay before I even did. It was just absolutely ridiculous. I felt powerless, frustrated, angry, upset, offended. So what did I do? I wrote some pretty nasty crap about you on bathroom cubicles. Graffiti, I don't know, new thing to me. It was kind of fun. I have to say, it did feel good, and it still feels good, and I'm still happy I did it. Because for a glimmer then, I actually felt good about myself, and not so bad about the things you'd done. You hurt my reputation, I hurt yours back. Anyway, it wasn't the right thing to do, we both got in trouble, but the only thing which really pissed me off was the whole way that our school's politics worked. You didn't even have to apologise to me, we both were in that room, you just burst into tears and they didn't make you say those words, which really sucked, because even though they knew that you were bullying me for a year before that, they just kind of shrugged it aside like it was nothing, and the school's top priority should be the safety and well-being of their students, but obviously our school, well, it obviously didn't really care about that shit because it really didn't help. It was a crap school and I'm glad I don't go there anymore. It all looks pretty on the outside, but they do anything to protect their perfect image. I think both of us did stupid things. Really stupid things, and hurtful to the other person. I acknowledge that, definitely. And, I've already apologized to you. I'm sorry. And, I'm completely over it now. I mean, kids make mistakes, and I'm better than that, and I presume you're better than that as well. So, you know, I don't even know why it's dragged on this long, but it just has. Even now, my parents in the school says, how can you forgive her? Oh my god, I hate that she didn't get punished, blah blah blah. And I say, look, sure, what Mel did was really horrible at the time. I felt really crap and it started a lot of shit, but I don't blame her for anything and I don't hold any grudges because at the end of the day, she didn't know the consequences of her actions at the time, I presume, and she's just a kid and we all make mistakes, and yeah, it's just the way it was. It's like, even though you did that shit to me, if you called me up in the middle of the night, really worried and stuff, I would help you out, I wouldn't hesitate, and I hardly even know you. And the only things I really do know about you is the bad stuff that you've done to me, and even so, I'd brush it aside to help you out, because, I don't know, I think that you're a good person somewhere there. I just haven't really seen a lot of that side. I'd like to kind of think of this as a peace offering, if you like. I mean, it's already kind of blowing over. I'm not going to say anything nasty anymore. I've done my run, I've run my course, and I have nothing to say to you. I mean, it'd be nice if we could go back to being what we were in the beginning of year 7, but I don't think you're ready for that. And, things sometimes are best left untouched and untampered with. So yeah, the whole situation which you and me went through, well, which I went through and intend to drag you into, I don't know, it's over, it's done, and it's taken a while, but I don't blame you, Melanie Ballard, for anything that happened. We all make mistakes, we have to learn to get over them. I guess, because you've proven to me a lot of times that, well, I can't trust you, I've come to the conclusion that I don't hate you. I just don't respect you. And for obvious reasons. I guess the only way you can really earn someone's respect back is showing them that you're trustworthy. But like I said, you don't need to do that. Yeah, it's a peace offering. Whatever, man. I'm over all this shit. All I'd like to say to you, in regards to the way you behaved, is that think twice about the things that you say, because the little things, if said often enough, or if said loudly enough, they really do hurt. And a lot of the time, the people who you offend, and yes, I have done this before, the people who you offend, the people who you really hurt, tend to be the most caring people, and people who will actually stand by you in times when you need it. Well, this is a video. I'll be disappointed in this ramble, but I hope that you got something out of it.